out here today at Mobara Twin Circuit, and as you can hear from over that wall there, there's drifting going on. But this isn't only a drift event. There's also bikes here too. Drifting. This event is called Baridori. Now the word Baridori is kind of like the sound of a group of motorcycles all racing together. And obviously, Dottie is from Dorifto, which means drift. So this is a motorcycle and drift event. But in the same way that these cars here aren't like regular sports cars, the bikes here aren't like regular sports bikes. In the same way that a really low, slammed, loud, bright drift car is the antithesis to a nice sports car, the bikes here today are the antithesis to a regular sports bike. So not the sort of regular people you see at a sports bike track day. It's the same as drifting. This is the bike version of drifting in Japan. Right, we need to go check these bikes out. These sorts of bikes were really popular back in the 1990s, and you'd often see them up in the mountains just driving the same piece of road back and forth, or even down on wharves and docks riding around there too. The bike of choice with these guys is the Honda CBR 400RR, which in Japanese is the 400RR, which they shorten to Yondabo. Of course, they also ride smaller bikes and two-strokes as well. Another feature of these bikes are these jerseys that the guys wear over their leathers with their team names on the back. Of course, it's a lot cheaper to put your name on a jersey than it is to put it on a pair of leathers.
SBTR, Super Bakuon Tachiwaru Racing. Good job.
This is Keisuke Kamimori. You can follow him on Instagram just here. He's the guy who invited me here today, and he rides bikes, but he also has this thing over there. Let's kind of look at that. You might have seen this thing before. It's a Serena, but it's also a drift car. Keisuke wanted a drift car, but he also needed something to carry his bikes around. So he bought a wagon and started to drift it instead. This generation of Serena is rear-wheel drive and also is powered by an SR20DE, that's the NA version from stock. So it doesn't take too much imagination to see that you can actually drift this. Unfortunately, before I got here today, Keisuke blew the turbo on it. But I do have some video of it I shot a long time ago drifting at this circuit when it was still naturally aspirated. Let's cut to that. So manual transmission here, it's got an extension on the handbrake and been fairly heavily modified from stock. Have a look at the back. He's got 2 bucket seats welded in. He's one of the guys running today's event, so I don't want to bug him too much, but that's where the engine is right here. This part flips open like in a regular van. I might actually have some video of it from last time. If I do, I'll put that there right now. Originally the idea was for him to use this as his bike transport, but as you can see, it now has these seats welded in, so he tows his bike around with the trailer instead.
Yeah! 見てください、このかっこいい姿。本当にバカだ。お前だ。
I didn't leave straight after doing that last shot. I actually did a IRL stream on Twitch. And if you don't follow me on Twitch, links down below. I was bad and got a whole bunch of sugar. Coffee Max and chocolate coronet pastry. So something a bit different today, bikes. I was really surprised how close they are in spirit to drift cars. That's kind of cool. So as usual, follow me, Twitch, Instagram, Snapchat. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.
Yeah! Yeah, かっこいい